Has it been hard lately? I hear you've been struggling. I wanted to come and chat with you and make sure you're okay. Yeah, I can stay up all night. If that's what you want, I'll stay up late all night. Yeah, just talk about dumb stuff. I need to help you get to sleep, don't I? I've been a bit worried about you. Yeah. Oh, I've been feeling it, the effects of life, it all weighing down, the stress, the anxiety about what's to come, what's happening right now. It's all just, it's irrelevant stuff in the big picture, you know that, right? And it's hard to tell yourself that. That's the way I've been dealing with it. Yeah. The way I think about happiness even is sometimes you might think that you're getting what you want, but then you start to feel the same again. And then you have to realize it's more of a choice than you think. All you can do is constantly battle, and you can embrace the chaos a little bit. You can accept that life isn't as comfortable as you want it to be all the time, and you can step into it a bit and just be like, just accepting it kind of puts your mind at ease, because it's like, if there's a consequence on the table and you're heading straight towards it, just be willing to accept it, even if you can avoid it, So when you try to avoid it and you fail, you're not disappointed. Does that make sense? Yeah. I hope it did. It's just, that's one way I've been looking at life a bit differently. Another way is make sure that you're getting all your good vibes in, your good times, your relaxation, and never feel guilty any second that you're taking that, So when you're playing your games, or you're watching your shows, or you're, just listening to music, take that time to think about yourself and think about why you like this and think about it. And enjoy it, and recognize it's part of you, like this thing you love. You'll feel much better. What do you like to do when you relax? Oh yeah. Let me tell you what I do, and that might give you some ideas. I like to be creative. Is one way. You can be creative, like, in any way. If it's just drawing, if it's doing something on a computer with limited skills, it's even listening to a song and singing along is being creative, So that's a good way. Another way is to have I like to have a bath. I got some nice bath scrub recently. Got like cinnamon and honey in it, and it just it foams on your skin, but it also gently scratches it, and it's a bit heavy, so it works underwater. It's really good, and it really helps me. I look forward to it, It's like, I'm going to use some of that. I'm going to finish my work, finish doing this thing, finish all of my daily chores, and then I'm going to go and take care of it. Another thing I sometimes do to deal with all the stress and anxieties of life is sometimes I just write off the day, Write off the day and say, well, this day's fucked, I'm not doing anything productive now. And maybe you can start early in the morning tomorrow, and you will feel so unstoppable if you wake up, get out of bed and do a few things, take care of chores, just washing the pots from last night's dinner, that you didn't want to do, and then like putting some fresh clothes on. This all sounds tiny, but to me I see them as victories, and then grabbing a nice breakfast, something kind of healthy. I had some delicious porridge this morning with syrup and a coffee, and then I went for a little bike ride and got some air and woke up a bit because the gym's closed, so I've been going on a little bike ride. That's so nice on a Sunday. No one else is around. The roads were empty. I went down a hill. I went up a hill first and then down it, and it was a challenge, but I came home and I was even more productive still. I was making sure all the trash was taken care of and looking in, washing the pots and stuff that I had my breakfast in, and then I sat down and on my computer and did some more work, and that's what I did, and those sort of things helped me start the day. Now I've got a little ritual here. I've set a little candle up and got a nice cold drink to help me kind of like always something sensory, and you can have your teddies around you. That's a good one. Put some fresh sheets on your bed. That's a productive thing you can do to make you feel good. Oh yeah, I love that. But I just have my little relaxing ritual where I know I'm going to take an hour here, I'm going to take an hour there, and I'm going to do nothing in that hour, I'm just going to watch YouTube or whatever it is, and if I feel like I need to extend it, I will. But if not, I'm going to take this book and I'm going to get to work a little bit. I'm going to do something productive. I'm going to do what I'm supposed to be doing, because we all feel like we have stuff that we're supposed to be doing, and we kind of do. But just remember that you can find a way to change it eventually. You can, and you will. I think it's kind of inevitable. If your heart desires it enough and you're unhappy, you can fix things. I really believe that. Really do. So, what are you doing right now? See, you have got your cozy time, and you even though like sometimes I will have a cozy moment while I'm in public. Does that make sense? It's just something for me, and I don't take anything away from it. If I want to listen to music on my earphones when I'm on a train, there's nothing wrong with that. It's a small thing, but maybe you can take them out and look around, or maybe just have your thing. You don't have to worry that they're too loud, or maybe you're reading your book on a park bench. That's your thing, you do that. Reading's very good. Reading is so intimate with yourself and another person, and the way I like reading, the way I like it is to do it somewhere quiet, alone, and sometimes I put headphones on and listen to some music. But other times I try and listen to some background sounds, or wait till it's late so the world's asleep. The reason why I love reading though is because it feels like someone left a map or a relic or an idea or just a story, obviously, for you to enjoy. And that's the only reason it's there. Obviously they get money and everything, but it's just a little droplet that they work so hard on, and they create this beautiful story, and there you are, taking time out of your day to enjoy it. You're fulfilling them every time you read someone's book, you know that. So that is something to think about when you're reading. You should try it. No, you should. I need to read more, so maybe we should pick a book and read it together. That'd be nice. So you need to constantly remind yourself, and I need to constantly remind you, that life is okay. And okay is the perfect word, because you don't want to sugarcoat anything. You don't want to have some expectations that life owes you anything either, because you do have to be an adult and accept things, you know. But just want you to know that you can do anything, as cheesy as it sounds, and it comes in your own way. It comes in its own form. It's not traditional. It's not like you want to be an astronaut, so you go to astronaut school and become an astronaut, or it's not like I want to achieve this, so I do this and this, you know. I want a body, so I get a personal trainer. I want to learn this, so I go through these hoops. You create your own, and only you know it, but do it your way, you know. Do it your way. Go through the chaos in your own way. You have to. There's no other way. It's just what life's chosen for you, you know. So you can continue to slodge through the pain, and you will, and you have to, because that's what life is. But I honestly believe that you can inspire yourself. Use the tools that you've already got. Yeah, I like that. It's the way I've been thinking about things recently. Hope it helps you, because I don't like to see you like this. It doesn't make me happy. I'm glad you called me though. No, I need a friend too, you know. It can be lonely sometimes. Yeah, a lot of people in my life are, you know, in relationships and together, and you know, I just think sometimes it's useful to have a friend, you know. Yeah, we could do a regular catch up. Would you like that? Just message me. Just tell me. Just say, I'm feeling much better, and this is what I got done today. Like, tell me what you got done. If it was lighting a candle, or if it was opening a candle from a box, you know, I can relate to that level of, I really don't want to, I really can't, I'm stuck in a rut. Maybe you're beyond that, and you're highly functional, you know. And all these things are not really problems for you. It's more of like a purpose you're seeking, or a person, or, you know, those things too are coming your way. I really believe that. And it's hard to believe because it takes its time, and it really does just come when it's not supposed to, almost. Sometimes life is so poetic, it has to be true. That's what I've been noticing sometimes in the last few years of my life. It's like, this is too poetic, that it had to go this way. It had to. So I think you should look out for that. Look out for those moments, and you won't actually know when they hit, because everything in life is so gradual and takes time. So don't hate yourself for taking time. Don't worry about time. I missed a lot of time when I was younger, you know, making stupid decisions, and regretting them for years and losing all that time. It was all of that helped me become who I am. I swear to you, it was all worth it. So if you have regrets, if you have things in your immediate past that you wish went differently, just know that things can get better. I'll tell you something. I'll tell you what happened to me one day. When I tried to get into college at the age of, I think I was 17, I got rejected by 2 colleges. And I cried walking home. They were music colleges. And I agree with them now, I probably did then as well, that my performance was lacking, okay? But anyway, the point is, I didn't give up, and I went on to study it for the rest of my life. I studied music for 5 years after that. And yeah, and now I have a beautiful relationship with music, my instrument, and I have a degree in writing music. So if it's meant to be, it finds a way, and before you know it, you'll be. You kind of need the pain as well. It's one thing to mention is the pain is the driving factor. It is the way that you achieve something. You grow, you know, and it's a way for us to recognize for just a moment. It's just a side thing. Is people like celebrities or very talented, incredible artists and all this stuff. These people have probably struggled in their life. The best artists have. Might be addiction. It might be the dark side of fame, and it could be so many things that we don't know what's going on in their lives. Their lives might not necessarily be easier than ours, and that is the truth. So, something to think about, when we're being ungrateful, because we are sometimes. So yeah, I do have to go now, because I'm in quite a productive mood, and I have some things to take care of. But it's been really nice chatting from you, and I would absolutely love an update to how you're feeling in the next few days. So just drop me a message or something, please. I'd love to hear from you, and I'll be giving you one. You know that, right? Maybe I'm just got an ego, but I'd love to talk to you soon and tell you about what's going on. But anyway, thank you, and I guess I'll be seeing you, speaking to you soon. Yeah. I hope you sleep well. Yeah. Good night.